Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1959th edition of Short-Term Day Trading Live with Oscar. Good evening, traders. So this video, the 1959th, geez, wow, we got a lot of videos together, don't we, kids? A lot of education in these videos. This video is coming at you on a Tuesday night for trading Wednesday, that is June 26, 2019. Before we get involved in the topics on the board and we look at that crazy arrow, you need to know that futures trading, stock trading, ETF trading, options trading, any type of trading these days comes with extreme volatility and extreme risk. You do not want to trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. So if you can't afford to lose money, do not put it in your trading account. Don't listen to brokers out there who will convince you to do that. Whatever you do, be careful. Trade with money that is earmarked. God forbid we lose it, it gets lost. And always put your stops in first. You need to know the risks behind this game, okay, kids? Now that you got that down, if you like what you are about to see in this video, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, like us on everything you can possibly think of. Share these videos, and you will, I promise you this, you will like the analysis that you are about to see. Whatever you do before the video is over, hit the subscribe button and subscribe to these videos. Then hit the alert button, two things, it's easy and quick. Hit the alert button so that you will be alerted and you will be notified every time I put out one of these videos. The reason why you need to do that is because these videos are geared to tell you what's going to happen the next day or in the next 10-15 hours. So you need to watch them when they're fresh. Make sure you subscribe. Now, I'm going to show you something really, really interesting. I want you to take a look at this. When we see a double top,
we sell a
yes,
double
I've
top.
got people listening. We sell a double top. Kids, this is the exact double top I put before your eyes in last night's video. Told you when we see a double top, we sell a double top. This is where we were last night, and this is what happened. I mean, look at that. You can't ask for a better rule. So remember, say it with me out there in YouTube TV land. Are you ready? When we see a double top, we sell a double top. Very good. So, now that you have seen the double top in action, you've seen the double top work, it is just one piece of analysis of many different pieces of the puzzle I've given to you in these videos. So, what's behind me are really interesting charts to show you what's going to happen over the next couple of days, at least for tomorrow, because you know we're day traders. So we got out of the way. When we see a double top, we sell a double top. Number one on the board. Second thing on the board is basically this. E-mini S&P, Russell, NASDAQ, Transportation Average, the IWM, which is the Russell ETF, the Dow Jones, the whole gamut, still looks bearish for another day trade. Tesla, still bearish, and I'd like to talk to one of my Omniacs out there about Tesla. During the chart segment, I will show you a Tesla chart, and I will reply to your comment. Thank you so much. IIPR, still a buy and hold. I don't care where the rest of the market is going. Some stocks go up. IIPR is one of those that you buy and hold on to, and it's been strong through this down move. And no more buying gold, at least for a day. You'll see the chart. I've got what an Oscarism known as a swing day or a swing bar, which tells us back off on buying gold for trading on Wednesday. So I wanted to reiterate that to you. Traders, with no further ado, I want to get right into this chart segment. So let's go look at some charts.
My expectation coming to Omni Camp was based on a conversation with Oscar, where he said, by the time you leave, you'll actually absolutely be able to trade. And that's exactly what he's delivered.
Well, my experience is that Oscar has refined his instruction to a science. He's able to deliver the information, albeit complicated, in a very easy to follow fashion. And you come away from here with almost step-by-step instructions about how to create an Omni on our own.
He told me on the phone that he would help me, maybe get 20 years of experience. It saved me 20 years of time. And after going through the camp, and my response would be, I wouldn't have gotten it in 20 years. What he did is different than I ever would have thought doing. He looked at something that all the books I've read, all the things I've done was different than I expected. So I told him I wouldn't have gotten this in 20 years.
I've been trading for about a year previously, and I had some expectations that were just blown out of the water. The content, while simple, I appreciate the genius behind it, and I met some great like-minded people as well.
Okay, traders, so once again, the same chart. You've seen how well that double top worked. Now, I have told you 80%, in my opinion, I have seen 80% of these double tops work out of 100% that I've seen in my life. So, of course, not everyone is going to work, but if you sell 100 double tops, you're going to get 80 winning trades as far as I'm concerned. We'll see what the results are for you. Dow Jones Industrial Average double topped out as well. Now, the interesting thing about this chart is every other indice chart double topped here. The Dow never did. Came down, went back up, and just about finally put in its double top here. So it never actually hit the line here and here. We're that far away. See the green space? If you filled in that green space, you would have hit the exact double top. So that double topped out, so that doesn't look good right now. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to these videos. Look here, the Dow Jones Transportation Average. We have an Oscarism called an F flag below the 50-ball moving average. I showed this to you in last night's video. This is where we were when I showed it to you. And this is what's happened so far. I mean, a round of applause for how this analysis works, right? Fantastic. So now we move forward, and you've got the IWM. Now, this is an ETF. It's called the iShares Russell 2K. And in last night's video, I showed you this very chart. Showed you that we had the 200-ball moving average underneath us, or at least we're below it now. We fell out of the channel, and we got below the 50. So, below the 50, below the 200, dropped out of the channel. We call that bearish. This is where it was last night, and this is what's happened so far. I mean, once again, the calls have been right on the money, and the analysis is working out just fine. Gold, no more buying gold. I would not buy gold with my mother-in-law's money. I actually love my mother-in-law, so that wouldn't really apply here. But you know what I'm saying there, right, kids? I wouldn't buy gold with an enemy's money for trading on Wednesday. At least Tuesday night into Wednesday, I wouldn't go near this thing. This is a classic Oscarism known as a swing bar. So let's see what it's going to amount to. We're holding off on buying for Wednesday, Tuesday night into Wednesday. Then we've got the Tesla chart. And I have to say, Tesla chart, last night's video, one of my Omniacs pointed out to me, Oscar, I put the 30-ball moving average on there, and it was higher. And you are correct, because mistakenly, right before the video started, I changed the chart from Tesla to S&P. I put the 50 bar on there. Then I went back to Tesla and printed. So sorry, kids. Let's correct that now. This is the actual 30-ball moving average on Tesla. And what I've been telling you for months on end is this is what happens. If you get to the 30-bar moving average, you crack. If you get above it, you never get out of this channel. It's like a magnet. It just stops cold. So you get above the average, stops. Get above the average, stops right here. And you can see it's just non-stop repetitive pattern. Here you don't even get above, drop. You don't even get above, drop. So here you actually got above. But what I was pointing out time after time is it doesn't matter if you get above the average. You never get out of the channel. What happens? It gets above the average, and here's where we are now, all the way back down to here. Now, I'm going to blow up the Tesla chart just to show you that it is absolutely still bearish. This is zoomed in a little bit. That, my friends, is a bear flag now building where, right after it just about hit the top of the channel, makes perfect sense to me that Tesla would continue on down. So we're still bearish long-term Tesla. Now, I do love the cars. I do love the car company. I think the inventor is fantastic. I love SpaceX. I don't like this chart. And for me, I'm an analyst who analyzes charts. I don't care personally about the company. So as far as I'm concerned, yes, there's a bigger channel here. But what we're looking at is short-term day trading. I see a bear flag, and I see us heading right back down. Now, if somehow we get above the channel and we start taking out other areas that I'm expecting the market to have trouble at, I would obviously become a bull in Tesla. But I've been bearish for months on end, and I'm not bullish now. So be careful in Tesla if you're getting long. And then we've got IIPR, Innovative Industrial Properties. Now, the stock market might be going down, but not every stock in the stock market goes down when the stock market goes down. Just like when the stock market goes up, not every stock is going to go up. Well, I think if you're long IIPR, you can hold on to IIPR. You can buy more when it breaks down, if it does, because it's in a really, really nice formation at the moment. Broke out of a wonderful channel. The fundamental behind the company looks as good as the chart does, so it actually has fantastic fundamentals behind it. These guys are brilliant. They've gotten into the medical marijuana plus, I guess, recreational marijuana business, but they don't put their hands on it at all. They go out and lease properties to others who want to get involved in the business. They're brilliant. So that's one of the things I like about them fundamentally. Technically is all that matters to me. Looks like a nice chart. If it does come off, I think you buy the dips in Innovative Industrial. So traders, you've seen the charts. You've got my technical reasoning why I have all these crazy topics on the board for you. So you know about the double top rule, right? Do I have to make you say it again? You know what? There's no other way to teach people than repetitive, repetitive, repetitive. Believe me, I used to go to school myself at some point in life, and the teachers would have to beat the rules into my head until I heard them and understood them. And you know, things are worse now because it's the internet, and I can prove it to you. How many times have you heard a commercial on TV sitting on the internet, and the end of the commercial will be, call 999-2828 or whatever that number is. That number again is 999-2828, 999-2828, and you still don't hear it, right? You don't even know what the commercial was about. So the only way to really get this into people's heads is to say it over and over again, which is what you're going to do one last time with me. You guys ready? Now remember, because it's one of the best rules out there, and that rule is, when we see a double top, we sell a double top. I hope that gets cemented in, and I hope this helps all of you for the rest of your trading lives. Now, Steve Totino, thank you so much. You want to come up here and say hello? Steve, better known as Spy Sniper on my site. Steve, hello, buddy. Hey. This guy's been hanging out with us doing some fantastic work. I thank you so much for what you're doing.
Right on.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And Omniac, who's totally giving back to us. Steve, round of applause to you, my friend. Thank you so much. And we will implement his ideas, and things are going to get better and better, and you will be a part of what's going on, so thank you so much. He has been brought in. You have really impressed me, my friend. Very brilliant man. So, the topics have been covered. Remember that Tesla, unless it gets out of that channel, you cannot think bullish, but out of the channel is another story. If you were long or want to get long IIPR, I don't think it's got a problem, even if the stock market goes down, maybe down a little bit, you'll be able to buy it at a better price. And stay away from gold for a day. It looks to me like it's a little bit diseased for trading on Wednesday. So unless you want to get short gold, which I'm not going to advocate, let's leave gold alone. All right, traders, so check this out. I have made my date for Omni Camp. I've already called a few of you Omni Campers, so there's only a few seats left. Camp is September 19th, 2019. If you want to learn how to call markets the way I show you in these videos, and I will teach you exactly how to call these markets, you come down to livewithoscar.com, click the Omni Camp banner, fill it out. It's a short questionnaire, and I'll contact you and give you a short interview and find out if you are approved for one of our seats. So, I will tell you this. You will leave Las Vegas with an education you will not believe. You will just fall over when you find what I'm going to fill you with. Something, knowledge that you can take home and use for the rest of your lives. I'm going to give you a brand new laptop. I will personally program that laptop with my Omni, so I know you're going home with the exact program that you need. I will teach you how to use it, and before my eyes and before the class's eyes, you will prove in real time that you can call markets as well as I show you in these videos. That is all part of my Omni Camp. If you think that's interesting, if you need help, if you are losing money, if you're calling bad trades, you need Oscar, come on down to livewithoscar.com. Join me in my September Omni Camp. All right, traders, I think that's about it. I'm going to get out of here now. A lot of work to do. Remember, Keep your emotions out of this game. We do not make emotional decisions. They always turn into losses in our accounts. So no emotions. Come up with a trading plan. Plan a trade. Trade that plan. If you don't know how to do that, the Omni will teach it to you. Barring that, say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and Roll Traders live with Oscar.com. I will see you there. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.